Beverly Cleary is an American writer of fiction for children and young adults. Born April 12, 1916, she is 99 years old and one of America's most successful writers of children's literature. She was born in McMinnville, Oregon, but spent a majority of her life living in Carmel, California with her husband and twin children, Malcolm and Marianne. She developed an early love for books through reading the ones that the state library sent to her family's farm in Yamhill. She was in low reading circles throughout all of her grade school, but still spent a majority of her time in the library. It was actually the librarian who first suggested that Cleary become a writer, and she soon decided to one day write books she was always searching for on the shelves, funny stories about her neighborhood children. Beverly Cleary finds ideas for her books through her own experiences. Her first attempt at writing was her chapter book Henry Huggins, about an average boy whose life was turned upside down when he met a lovable puppy with a nose for mischief. Beverly Cleary has received many awards throughout her career as an author. Her first award was the Laura Ingalls Wilder Award in 1975. In 1978, she received a Newbery Honor for Ramona and Her Father. She received a Regina Medal Children's Book Council Award in 1980. In 1982, she received a Newbery Honor for Ramona Quimby, age 8, and in 1984, she received a Newbery Medal for Dear Mr. Henshaw. She received the Every Child Award in 1985 and has been recognized in many ceremonies and banquets since. In addition, Cleary's books have received more than 35 statewide awards based solely on the votes of her young readers. Beverly Cleary has a website that is simply beverlycleary.com. The homepage of her website is shown here. Her website describes her life and how she became a world-recognizable writer. It lists and describes each of her book series as well as her individual works. There's a section to learn more about the backgrounds and inspirations behind the various characters in her stories, and there's even a section for games that revolve around the plot lines of her books. For educators, there is even a section of the site dedicated to provide teachers with guides and reading activities that are effective in a classroom setting. Beverly Cleary has written a wide range of books. She has picture books, chapter books for elementary grades, young adult texts, and has even written memoirs. One of her most popular books is titled Ramona the Pest and is part of the Ramona Quimby series of chapter books for the elementary-aged readers. In the book, Ramona Quimby is excited about starting kindergarten, and even more excited about being able to ride the bus with her older sister Beezus to school. She gets in trouble for pulling her classmates' boingy curls during recess, and to make matters worse, her crush rejects her in front of all of her classmates. Beezus wants Ramona to stop being a pest, but Ramona doesn't know how to stop since she was never intentionally trying to be one in the first place. Through this book, along with the rest of the Ramona Quimby series, Cleary accurately portrays the trials and triumphs of growing up through creating the relatable character of Ramona. As I said earlier, Beverly Cleary is known for writing classic children's fiction books. Along with Ramona the Pest, some other examples are Beezus and Ramona, Ramona's World, Henry in the Clubhouse, and Runaway Ralph. Each of Cleary's series revolve around a life of a specific character, although each character is present in each of her different series. Most of her chapter book series are relevant for the 3rd through the 5th grade and are between the Lexile levels of 750 and 850. Beverly Cleary's website gives many awesome ideas of ways to use her books as part of lessons in classroom instruction. One example is to use the book Ramona Quimby, age 8, to have students identify and cite pieces of evidence that show that the Quimbys are a happy family. After After they have completed this, the teacher may have the students write their own paragraph about what makes a family happy using the evidence they recognized in the book. This is a great lesson to incorporate reading comprehension to then teach a lesson on writing. Another example is to use any of the Ramona series books to create a character chart on Ramona Quimby. Allow the students to use a cluster chart to organize different characteristics that make Ramona who she is. After they have completed this, they may share with a partner to come to an overall consensus on who Ramona is as a character and how she contributes to the theme of the story. These are just a few examples, although Beverly Cleary's books can be used an infinite number of ways, especially in the upper elementary classrooms. There are many fun ways to incorporate authors and books in a variety of subjects of classroom instruction, and Beverly Cleary and her works are a great choice due to the quality and the quantity of her books.